So
Okay.
how does the Lord help you through depression?
Um,
Because it's real. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it is. I actually had somebody tell me it wasn't, but it definitely is. I got where they were coming from, um, because it's what the enemy is saying or doing, whatever. It's a lie. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? It's a lie. But the way he's been helping me, man. I always fall back on the gospel. I always fall back on his grace, his mercy. You know what I mean? What he's done, what he's doing. He says to think on these things. Oh,
Go
bro, you
ahead. You're
still
good.
there?
You're good.
Okay, I just saw me, but but yeah, man. I just always fall back on his grace, his mercy, and his love, what he's done, and that that keeps me steady. Because I think like, you know, I didn't have to be here. You know, I didn't have hope. Like I used to. I didn't talk about this, but I'll talk about it now. But man, I used to want to, like, before the Lord. I used to, and like imagine myself like, let me get my belt, go in my closet, hang it on the thing, and hang myself. Let me go get this pistol, put it to my head, and blast myself. I used to have these type of thoughts, man, to where it's like, man, But when I see Christ and what He's did, it's like, yo, He paid for this. He paid for it all. He did this so that I wouldn't have to do that. He saw that, hey, I have a purpose and a plan for you. And the thing is, when you come to the Lord, it might not even be peaches and cream. I ain't gonna say it might. It won't be peaches and cream all the
That's
time.
right. That's right.
But He makes it a lot easier going through it with Him.
Amen.
So with the depression thing, man, prayer, submitting to His will, knowing that He's Lord. You know what I mean? And then just having like a a good fellowship. A good fellowship, a good body of believers, someone you can talk to. So I always say, you have your brothers in church, and then you have your brothers in Christ.
Mm.
Sometimes you have those brothers where it's like, hey man, how you doing? This, that, and third. But outside or whatever, or you have those few,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you have those brothers where it's like, yo, bro, let me tell you what I'm going through, man.
Sure.
Let me
Absolutely.
tell you. And then we could just sit there and pray for each other. That's why I ain't put this in there, but I used it when you, brother Rob,
Hmm.
was all on the last month
Yep.
about coming to each other, confessing to each other that we may be healed.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, man, that's one thing. That's one way He does it. Remembering who He is, remembering the gospel, uh, good fellowship, and it's so much, man. I could say about that, man.
That's what's up. That's
but
what's
yeah,
up.
He definitely does. Because it's like I'm conforming just my thoughts, the thoughts that don't agree with His word. I'm just conforming it to His, and then
Amen.
letting those to overtake what I'm thinking, because I know His word is real.
Amen.
So it's like I don't forget what I'm thinking. You
Amen.
know what I mean?
That's
Forget
right.
it, because it's contrary to what he's saying, and
That's
His
right.
word is powerful. His word overrides all of it. What I'm thinking. So that helps me, like, to get through the depression, man.
Amen. No, that's good. That's good, bro.